Yo, check it. Yo fam, what is up? You are back for another video. GME earnings was today and things popped off as I expected. We're going to break it all down, what you need to know, earnings numbers, earnings data, technical analysis, and much, much more. GME blasted off of the 200 moving average and things are looking so bullish, so prime. And when DataZero calls for pumpage, it means pumpage. I don't lie for views like the rest of these YouTubers. Let's go ahead and hop into charts, facts, data. We're also going to be looking at stocks, crypto, XRP, and so much more. AMC, GME, SPY. So let's go ahead and waste no more time. Hop in the charts, facts, data. Let's go. Yo, fam, what is up? You are back for another video with DataZero. In this video, we're looking at AMC, GME, Bitcoin, cryptocurrency. You already know the deal. This video is not financial advice. Should not be taken as such. Please do your own research and due diligence before buying any stock or crypto asset. With that being said, let's go and hop in the charts, facts, data, showing y'all what is going on for today. And you already know it is a very special day today because we had GME earnings and things are looking prime for GME. Now, when DataZero says a pump is coming, you know a pump is coming. We've been talking about this on the channel, saying, hey, a pump is coming, a pump is coming. Make sure you guys check out the previous videos leading into this to get the receipts and also to catch up as well. These stocks are going absolutely insane, so make sure you guys check these out. These videos right here, these three are the most important, and then of course this video you're watching right now. We're gonna break it all down, what's going on, why GME is pumping, and why GME is about to go to the moon. Let's go ahead and hop right in. Now, GME, you can see, is up 7.5% here in after hours, almost 8% in after hours at the peak, and could go much higher, especially once tomorrow starts. Ladies and gentlemen, GME not only crushed, absolutely crushed earnings. Here are the numbers. You guys can break it down. Net sales were higher. Everything was better, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely crushed. Cash equivalent and cash securities, 4.7 billion cash on hand, ladies and gentlemen. Pause this and just look at it. Things are going great for GameStop, okay? Pause it and look at it. Things are going great for GameStop. And then huge, massive news. GameStop buying Bitcoin, and I believe they may have already bought it and bought the dip on BTC. Bitcoin's about to go up, especially with all this legislation. Make sure you guys watch all the way to the crypto section because there's a lot of legislation going on. We literally just had Trump speaking about crypto today. We are going to be a crypto superpower. GameStop is going to be coupled with Bitcoin. Now, AMC is going to have a recession hedge with gold. Bitcoin is going to have, and GameStop's going to have a recession hedge with Bitcoin. Now, both of the meme stocks are not only recession proof because apes will hold in diamond hand even if the market is tanking, but Bitcoin will be, or GameStop will be invested in Bitcoin, AMC will be invested in gold, and also when margin calls occur and liquidity dries up, we could see a short squeeze because of shorts having to cover because margin calls. So ladies and gentlemen, if the market starts to pull back, AMC and GME will do just fine, and this is setting up the narrative to make AMC and GME recession proof and have them short squeeze during a market pullback. This is looking perfect for AMC and GME, and it is looking prime to explode, ladies and gentlemen. And I told you guys pumpage was coming. When DataZero calls for pumpage, pumpage happens. This looks so good as we break out of this falling wedge. You can see that we're going to see a continuation to the upside. I think we're going to be pushing up here for GME, and the key levels that we really need to hold to make sure that we are going to continue to the upside is 2687. If we remain above that, and we are well above that right now, we are going to continue to the upside. We also have the key level of 2820. So we have the key level of 2820 that we need to break above and hold. If we break and hold that key level of 2820, you're going to see a continuation to the upside and head towards that $30 price target, which I told you guys we would be seeing after we break out of this falling wedge. I told you guys the falling wedge price price target, has a price target of at least $30 to $35. And as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, it is heading directly towards those levels. And I told you guys, if earnings goes our way, then you're going to see this continuation to the upside towards that $30, $35 level. And that is exactly what we are seeing. So ladies and gentlemen, I am nonetheless pleased with my predictions and very, very excited for what we are seeing right now, as we have proof of concept as GME pumps here in after hours, as the market digests the news that they will be getting Bitcoin, and the earnings are continually getting better, fundamentals are continuing to prove, and GameStop is becoming a monster. The macro is playing out. When in doubt, zoom out. You can see the macro falling wedge will play out, okay? We have this big falling wedge here, which I told you guys way back in the day. I used to take the high from the low and say, hey, one day GameStop's going to rally that high, the same way Bitcoin did. And people used to think I was crazy when I would do this with Bitcoin, because I would say this is how I got Bitcoin's price target. And people probably thought I was crazy, but it ended up happening. The technicals play out. I took my high from my low and then dragged it over and said, hey, Bitcoin's going to hit 80K one day. And it did. GameStop is going to be pushing up. It's breaking out of the macro falling wedge right now. So GameStop will be pushing up. And on top of that, we have this micro falling wedge on the smaller time frame going back into this liquidity zone, and it looks like we're going back up for that $30 to $35 retest. And if GameStop breaks $30 to $35, we hold that level. If we break that, that's why they have sell walls there, because if we do break that, we're going to absolutely launch to 50, 60, 70 bucks easy for GameStop. And if GameStop starts to correlate with Bitcoin, it's a wrap. It's absolutely a wrap, because Bitcoin is going to continue to go up. You can see Bitcoin's actually recovering right now. So again, especially with what's coming for crypto, you're going to see some crazy moves. Ladies and gentlemen, it's prime time for GameStop. Now, people are worried about AMC right now. They're kind of like, what's going on with AMC? Listen, ladies and gentlemen, I know you're discouraged right now, but AMC will catch up, okay? Once GameStop gets past $30, $35, AMC will have no choice but to push up, and AMC is slowly making moves in the background. I'm going to break that down here as well. Let's go over some numbers here for GME. They were shorting here in after hours, but shorting is not stopping. They are dumping profusely. They are dumping a ton of shares. You can see it went down to 0 short shares. They dumped 2 million short shares. They got more shares, short shares. They're going to be dumping and trying to push GameStop down, but GameStop is not stopping. Cost of borrow should start to move up. GameStop is primed, ladies and gentlemen. AMC at 0.61%. AMC cost of borrow slowly ticking to the upside. This is bullish. 9.13% short interest here for AMC and 6.91% for GME. We could squeeze the rest of the short interest out for both of these stocks. 3.7 million short shares at time of recording for AMC. And if we go ahead and look at the options chain for GME, it's showing bullishness not only for this expiration date, for the next 3 expiration dates out. Here's this Friday. Here's next Friday. You can see people are buying out the date calls all the way up to like $41. And then here's the next Friday after that. People are buying calls heavily weight to the call side. So GME is bullish, and it's bullish on the macro and will continue to the upside. Also, I told you guys, bullish MACD, monthly time frame. Ladies and gentlemen, GME is going into a bull run. Okay, the fundamentals have changed. GME is going into a bull run. I've been saying this was happening, and now everything is playing out as predicted. So let that like button and subscribe if you want accurate TA like this. Now, AMC will catch up, especially once GME breaks above $30 to $35. AMC will pump. AMC is on its own mission right now. It's breaking above sloping support and resistance, and it also has a falling wedge as well. So AMC will push up, okay? Don't worry about that. AMC is doing its thing. Right now, we have these buy orders down here. If we did push down, we'd be absolutely fine. And in fact, if we go ahead and zoom in, you can see that we have actually buy orders right underneath us. So AMC will be fine if it moves down. It's going to probably keep pushing up. We have these sell orders here, but we're breaking out of this overall falling wedge, which is probably going to see AMC start to push back up towards $556. And if we break above $556, that could see us fulfill what's going to be called a macro double bottom, because that would see us have a big push up as you have this bottom here and this bottom here. if we can move back up towards that $5.56 range. And if GME starts to blast off, AMC will indeed follow. I know it doesn't seem like that right now, but AMC will follow. And AMC is also setting up in its own ways to see a movement to the upside. And like I said, it's also recession proof because it has stock in a gold mine and owns some of that gold mine. So again, AMC different, recession proof. Also, people still go to the movies even when money is tight. People will still often go out to try to get some relief from that and get some escapism. So again, recession proof. Also, apes will be holding, they'll diamond hand, and margin calls could cause short squeezes. So again, AMC in a prime position as well. AMC will make its own move up, but again, the dilution from Adam Aaron is what's hurting AMC the most, and that's why it's kind of lagging behind and why GME is outperforming, and that's why GME also has had a green year of over 70% and is going to probably have another green year. And matter of fact, I'm sure it's going to have a green year this year, and it's going to be absolutely beautiful. So GME, AMC, meme stocks going into a bull run. This is what I'm looking at for the meme stocks. Let's go ahead and move into SPY in the overall stock market, and then let's go ahead and move into BTC and wrap up this video. And I appreciate everybody watching so far. So SPY, I think SPY will be pushing up towards my price target of 578.39 to 580.13. SPY will be moving up to this. Basically, today was a consolidation day, and you can see what I called for here in the morning in yesterday's video, and this is what I'm calling for tomorrow morning as well. We do have a data drop to worry about, so that's going to be huge. You want to watch at 8:30. If we get a pump to the upside, that's going to be bullish overtone. If we get a drop to the downside, it's going to be bearish overtone. Watch around 8:30 a.m., and that's going to be durable goods month over month, so watch for that. Looks like it's going to be going down, so it could be slightly bearish, so we do want to watch for that indication. SPY, if it breaks above 575.94, that's going to be indication of moving to the upside, and if we break above 577.05, that's going to be indication that we're going to the gap fill. It looks like SPY is setting up to do that, but it could take some time. So this could happen later down the week, but I think ultimately SPY and NASDAQ are going to work their way up towards these upper gap fills and then break down. NASDAQ also has a gap fill up here as well, so I think it's going to work its way up there. It's going to take SPY with it, and then they're going to break down. So I think SPY is going to be pushing up. It could take, a couple days, but I think SPY is going to be trying to push up and then possibly pulling back here soon. RSI starting to get frothy, so SPY is starting to get near a top. So even if we did go a little bit higher, you'd probably see a pullback, which has an indication that SPY is probably going to do what I'm saying by pushing up slightly and then pulling back, in my personal opinion. This is what I'm looking at for SPY in the overall stock market. Overall news and things are looking good so far. The tariffs and stuff kind of cooled down, but once April 2nd comes, and if we get any more news, you have to watch out for that. Volatility's still up, so you want to be very, very careful, and I think the crash will continue to the downside on the macro once it's all said and done, but we're seeing a little bit of recovery right now. Crypto, I think, is on its way of decoupling with the market. I think crypto is possibly recovering. In order to know if Bitcoin is for sure recovering, we have to get above 91.6K. This is the Bitcoin and cryptocurrency section. If we get above 91.6K and hold that level, that means Bitcoin is indeed recovering. Now you can see that altcoins are absolutely pumping because Bitcoin is up as well. XRP is up 6%. IMX is up 25%. XDC up 12%. ADA up 5%. So altcoins are up right now. Ethereum back up over 2K. Anything under 2K is an absolute steal for Ethereum. If Ethereum did dip lower, it would be an absolutely buying opportunity. But I explained in the live stream earlier, this is accumulation zone for crypto. Crypto is about to go insane. Again, companies like GameStop buying. Also, we have legislation just today. Trump was speaking about crypto. I covered that live. You guys can actually check that out on the live stream if you want. Ripple XRP. SEC is dropping the lawsuit. Like, if you guys can't see what's happening, crypto is becoming mainstream. The USA is going to become a crypto superpower, and then the rest of the superpowers are going to rush to become crypto friendly, and it's going to be like a domino effect. It's going to happen fast, one after another, fall after fall after fall. You're going to see rest of the countries rush to try to compete with America and keep up with America and become crypto friendly as America becomes the crypto hub, and Trump is leading that, and he's moving very, very fast in doing that. So this is going to be happening fast. 2025, 2026, mass adoption is going to start for crypto, and things are going to take off. So this is accumulation time for BTC. Again, if you look at things like the Bitcoin rainbow chart, literally in the buy zones. So there's just so many reasons why. And things telling me that this is a buy zone and that Bitcoin is going to continue to push up. If we go ahead and look at crypto fear and greed, it's moving more into the neutral area, but it's still in fear. Again, you want to buy the fear, sell the greed. So again, numerous reasons why crypto is going to be bullish. XRP slowly moving towards the key level of $2.50. If it breaks and holds that, you're going to see a push up. But right now, they're pushing XRP down because they're accumulating. Like I said, whales are accumulating. Smart money is accumulating right now. They're accumulating the prime altcoins, the prime coins like Bitcoin, which are going to be key in this new finance future, which they are talking about literally right in front of us. Trump was talking about it. He had his group of people around him. They're talking about the future of finance, and crypto is going to be involved. Blockchain is going to be involved. Stable coins are going to be involved. So if you can't see what's happening, I don't know what to tell you. Crypto is going to be the future. Like I said it would be. We're going to slowly move into that, and it's literally going to take off. So get your piece of the 21 million Bitcoin pie and do not sell it. Financial advice. This was your daily outlook and prediction for stocks and crypto. If you made it this far, I thank you. If you support the channel with super chats and anything else, I thank you as well. Hit the like button, subscribe, support for absolutely free. And as always, y'all, have fun, stay safe, make money. Peace out. All right, y'all, that was the video. If you found it informative, go ahead and drop a like, press subscribe for more content like this, and I appreciate you if you watch the end of the video, because so few people watching the end, and that helps me out immensely. As always, y'all, I appreciate you. Have fun, stay safe, make money. Peace.